Hello and welcome to Print All the Things, episode 14. My name is Buona. I'm here with you to talk about 3D printing and 3D printing things that I have 3D printed this week and 3D printing stuff that I've seen. Cut! No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the episode, everybody. If you haven't been here before, Print All the Things is where I talk about the 3D prints that I've done this week and some of the 3D printing things or news that I've seen around the industry. And I've been 3D printing for a couple of years now. I have a couple printers. I have a Prusa and I have a Bamboo, Prusa Mini and Bamboo P1P and a Prusa MK3S. And I use those printers to print various things. First thing I'm going to talk about is something that I've seen across the web. I didn't find any news to talk about this week, but I did see something that I thought you guys might be interested in printing. And this is called the Modular Mini Shelf, and it's on printables.com. And it's a nice little thing for Legos. Now, if you're into Legos, you're probably going to jump all over this because it's a nice little shelf that has Lego pegs on it, so you can place Lego figurines and Lego objects on it, and it's modular, and you can manipulate it and move it around and configure it however you wish. But I don't have any Legos on hand. The good news is that you can print some basic ones. So I also found Lego compatible bricks, all sizes up to 50 by 50. And this is another object over on printables.com that you can check out. This is also something that you could just print on its own and just start making Lego things with basic Lego blocks. And this is great for a present for your children or your adults who just want some Legos. Just print a whole bunch of different types of Lego shapes and just start building things. So this is a good project for you to use in conjunction with the mini shelf to show off whatever you built. So I thought this was a good thing to show off. The modular mini shelf is by Lubinko. That's his name. I think I'm pronouncing that right. And then the compatible bricks are from FLWE. So check those channels out over on Printables. Some very cool objects. Now, let's talk about what I printed. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Foxhole tank that I printed. This is the Warden, I think it's called the Outlaw. And I printed this one at 150%. Let me first show you this is the one I did last week. That was on the last episode. And I complained about, let me hold the top, complained about that the supports were kind of bad on the bottom, and they were, they're a little bit damaging, and I wanted to improve that. So I increased the size to 150%, and it improved a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit cleaner down there, but it's not perfect. You can kind of see where the pegs touch, because I use organic supports, where they touch the objects and stuff, and a little bit of sanding and a little bit of TLC can get rid of that. So it's definitely better on the bottom. But overall, I just say this is a much better print. It's much cleaner, has less imperfections. I think this bigger size, I actually want to go to 200%. I think this would be a good thing to put on the shelf and show off and paint or whatever you need to do. And I'll put a link in the show description for that STL. It was over on Thingiverse. That's an improvement from what we did last week. And I've been playing a lot of Foxhole. And Foxhole is the war, I think it's 104, just started yesterday. I was going to say today, but it's after midnight now. It started yesterday, and I am impressed with the game and also with that tank. Okay, the next thing I want to show off is a project called My Mini City, and it's a modular project as well. I'm getting a lot of modular things in here, and it allows you to print a square base with like some square pegs, almost similar to Legos, but it allows you to mix and match different buildings. You can do water tiles, you can do road tiles. You can do bridge tiles even with this My Mini City. And I did it all in the Polymaker steel gray. But this is definitely one that you probably want to do different colors with to kind of make it pop. Even paint you can maybe paint the water blue and, maybe put some lines in the road and stuff like that. So you can kind of really make it your own. But I thought this was fun to print. I just put it all on the plate, on the bamboo, and just let it ride. That's what I did. And My Mini City came out pretty good. So check that out. I'll put the link in the show description for My Mini City as well. The next thing I did a Kraken Benchy. Kraken Benchy, and I like Benchies, man. I printed so many of them. I've thrown a lot away, and then I print more. It's a great test print for overhangs and print speeds and stuff like that. And this is a Kraken Benchy, and it is it's a Kraken attacking a Benchy. Pretty much, it's a Kraken tentacle coming out of the ocean, and I use the azure blue. I just got this filament in today. No, I didn't. It wasn't today. It was a few days ago. I got this filament in today. This is the azure blue Polylite PLA from Polymaker. One of my sponsors. Thank you, Polymaker, for sponsoring the stream. We do giveaways on our Discord. Go check them out. And it's got a little hair on it because I didn't blowtorch it at all. But this is just a normal Benchy that I printed in steel gray, and you can remove it, so you can take it out if you wish. And the file or the site that you get this from, it comes with 2 files. You can have the all-in-one, which includes the Benchy and the Kraken, or you can just print the Kraken separate, which is what I did because I already have the Benchy file and I put it in there. So this is a nice little decoration. You can see a Benchy being attacked by a Kraken. You can paint this, you can sand it. And I had some organic supports on this as well. I don't think I even needed them. I gotta get better about cleaning out organic supports. You can kind of see along the edges here the little pegs where the organic supports were. You know, I gotta get better at using them. I'm still kind of new to the organic supports on Prusa Slicer and just making them cleaner. Yeah, that's just gonna come with time. So that's that, the Kraken Benchy. And finally, 3D names. We did some 3D names, and I'm really excited about this because I'm probably going to be doing a lot of this. These 3D names, I don't have the author of the 3D names. Let's see. 3D. It's from Layer Models. Yes, from Layer Models. I actually found it on Printables, but they have a collection over on Cults 3D. And you guessed it. I put up a time lapse and a full print that I print on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BuonaLabs. And I printed my name first off, and then I did a couple other things. I did love. I did faith. Yes, good old faith. And then I was like, let me take this up to 200%. That's huge. That's a thumbnail. I could be like, yeah, that's huge. 200%. You can take it even bigger to 300%, but you probably won't be able to print all of these on one plate. I printed all these in one go, and I almost ran out of filament with the Polymaker Steel Gray. Almost got very close to running out of filament, but I did not. So this is the Buona Labs thing, and it's a very nice print because, you know, you can combine these however you see fit. They're modular. You can combine them. They have the left and right pieces to designate the ends of the thing. And there also is a space key that you can put in here. So if you want to do multiple words, you can separate it by a space. So I'm going to be doing much more of those. Layer Models has a bunch of different fonts, so they're fun to print, and good gifts too. You know, you can print your loved one's name or your children. Print something funny. You know, you can print Bible verses. You can print just words like this, like love, whatever you want to do. So that's nice. That's nice. So that's all I have this week for print all the things. Thank you so much for watching. Episode, I keep wanting to say 13. It's 14. Why am I all, last week I wanted to keep saying 12, but I don't know what it is. Thank you for watching. I'm going to be doing one of these next week as well. And I hope you enjoyed the show. Come by the stream at twitch.tv/Buona, which is my main channel. You can also come by my printing stream, which is twitch.tv/BuonaLabs. Sometimes I'll do some prints on there. Like I did all these name prints on Buona Labs, and you can check those out. Also on this channel at youtube.com/@BuonaLabs, I also posted a short and some other videos with the text prints as well. Spotify, you can check me out on Spotify. I don't have a link to memorize. Just click the link in the show description. I am on Spotify as well for the podcast. All right, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a good week. I'll see you next time for Print All the Things.